All right. You're pretty good, but do you think that you could spot these subtle signs of manipulation in your relationship? Number one, a lack of emotional integrity. Emotional integrity is essentially emotionally honest. It's the ability of people to be honest about what they're feeling with people and their ability to take on honestly the emotions of those around them. When we're in a relationship with a narcissistic or a toxic dysfunctional person, what we often find is this emotional integrity is used manipulatively. When you try to be honest about the way you're feeling with this kind of toxic partner, they will shut you down. They will tell you that's not what you feel or that you're wrong for feeling it. And at the same time, they will share what appears to be very genuine emotion, and they will appear to share what appears like vulnerability, but it's not. It's meant to manipulate the way you see them, to change your behaviors, or to isolate you. Major love bombing. That is number 2 on the list. Could you actually spot love bombing when you saw it? Yes, love bombing might involve giving you a lot of gifts, telling you how wonderful you are, and attaching to you super, 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 super fast, especially if there's been some kind of conflict or something. But what a lot of my clients don't understand when they come to me is that love bombing also affects the people around you. For example, if you are with a narcissist, they might go out of their way to form really tight, fast bonds with your family, show your family this amazing side of them so that when things start happening to you, they don't believe you. It also makes it harder for you to leave because they can say, oh, your family loves me. Number 3, the silent treatment. A lot of toxic people will go silent on their partners if they're mad or if they've been disappointed. And there are some who will say, well, I'm doing this because that's how I deal with it. But when you're with a narcissistic person or a really abusive, dysfunctional, manipulative, controlling partner, the silent treatment is actually meant to control your behavior. It's meant to change your response. It's meant to make you feel fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. It's manipulation, the silent treatment. Number 4, shifting the storyline. Shifting the storyline. What happens when you go to your partner, spouse, or even your parent or best friend and try to address a problem with them? Do they open their minds, listen to the problem, and try to come up with a solution, even if that means taking some accountability? Or do they immediately bring up things from your past and frame you as the bad person in the whole situation? That's shifting accountability, and it's shifting the storyline. Number 5, coercive argument. Yeah, see, every couple and every relationship is going to fight at some point, but the point of arguments is not to force one another into submission. It's to exchange viewpoints, it's to express emotions, and to hopefully come to higher ground, not with a toxic, dysfunctional, or narcissistic person. Here, the point of arguments is always to beat the other person into submission. It's to corner them, it's to make them feel fear, it's to change their behaviors, change their reactions, and or change the way that they perceive of and respond to the toxic, narcissistic, controlling, manipulative partner. And last but not least, number 6, demeaning humor. You need to be so careful about this, especially if you are a woman, especially if you are neurodivergent. Deprecating humor might seem cute at first. It might seem like an inside joke. But if you are with someone who is toxic, manipulative, dysfunctional, controlling, abusive, this demeaning humor will be slipped in slowly, day by day, to build until you genuinely look at yourself as a lower form of life compared to that other person. Because the thing about deprecating humor is it's not funny all the time. It's not actually funny when it makes fun of something that someone's insecure about, or a real issue they have, or something that they can't control, or something that they feel ashamed of. And all of these things, a narcissist, an abuser, a manipulator will use to slowly erode their partner's self-esteem. What do you think? Could you spot all of these signs of manipulation in a relationship? Let me know in the comments and follow for more.